Hello everyone, and welcome to Asterisk General Hospital, your go-to channel for all the latest on our favorite soap. Today, we're diving into the upcoming spoilers for the week of November 11 to November 15. Expect fiery confrontations, tense election results, and heart-to-heart conversations that could change everything. Let's jump right in. Monday, November 11. Confrontations and matters of the heart. Kicking off the week with a confrontation, we have Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, facing off with Jason Morgan, Steve Furton. Anna suspects Jason might be hiding something, and she won't hold back in letting him know her suspicions. Jason, the usually unflappable, stone cold, might be backed into a corner. What could he possibly be hiding? As Anna digs deeper, the question looms, is there a larger agenda at play here? Meanwhile, Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, finds himself in his own emotional quandary. Robert's old flame, Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, has recently resurfaced, and his brother, Max Scorpio, John J. York, isn't holding back on his thoughts. With Mac's strong opinions weighing on him, Robert finds himself torn between rekindling an old romance and maintaining his sense of loyalty and caution. A storm is brewing, and it's only the beginning. In another part of Port Charles, Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, checks in on Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, after their recent emotional encounter. Willow, torn by her marriage struggles and complex feelings for Drew, seems to find comfort in him. But will this new connection only complicate things further? With Michael, Chad Dull, also struggling with his marriage to Willow, this love triangle could spell disaster. Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, steps in to support her friend Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, urging her to focus on self-care amid her family struggles. Meanwhile, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, makes a heartfelt plea. Could this be her way of asking for forgiveness, or perhaps a cry for help as she once again finds herself drawn into a whirlwind of emotions? Tuesday, November 12. News updates and encouragement. Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, receive critical news about Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, at the hospital. With Lulu's condition leaving them on edge, it's a tender moment between a mother and son as they prepare for whatever news may come. Meanwhile, Lucky's return to Port Charles may be just what Laura needs during this tough time. Jason, reeling from Anna's confrontation, finds unexpected support in Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. Elizabeth, who has always been in Jason's corner, tries to boost his confidence, urging him to keep his head up despite Anna's accusations. But is there more going on than Jason lets on? Elsewhere, young Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, makes quite the impression on someone new in her life. Enter Kai, Jen's Austin Astrup, a handsome classmate who could bring some excitement and drama into Trina's world. Could this be the start of a budding romance? Meanwhile, Anna faces a different kind of pressure when Holly Sutton approaches her with a surprising request. Anna's loyalty to her loved ones and her professional ethics are put to the test in a way she never expected. Will she be able to juggle all the demands on her heart and her mind? Wednesday, November 13. Election results and suspicions. Election results are finally in, and Drew learns his political fate. While he may have been running for a position in Washington, the stakes are much higher at home. He's left with a difficult choice: chase his dreams in D.C. or stay in Port Charles to focus on raising his daughter, Emily Scout Quartermaine, Cosette Abenant. Drew's heart is torn between his ambitions and his responsibilities as a father. Will he make the right choice? Elsewhere, Lois Cirillo, Rena Sofer, picks up on something suspicious. Lois has always had a knack for catching people in their lies, and this time her instincts are sharper than ever. Is someone hiding a secret that could shake comfort in confiding with his old friend Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson? Spinelli, who has always been able to read Jason like a book, listens intently. Will he help Jason make sense of Anna's accusations? Meanwhile, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, has a tense confrontation with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, over recent events. Maxie has always been one to speak her mind, and Nina's recent decisions have pushed her to the limit. Adding to the drama, Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, is deeply remorseful about a decision she made. With Natalia's guilt gnawing at her, could her actions affect more people in Port Charles than she realizes? Thursday, November 14, Heart-to-Hearts and Blow-ups. Thursday brings an emotional heart-to-heart between Michael and Willow. With both of them having cheated, they now face the harsh reality of their fractured marriage. Michael, who has always tried to protect Willow, is at a crossroads. Can they salvage what's left of their relationship, or are they on the brink of ending things for good? While Michael and Willow are deep in conversation, Jason, usually the calm and collected, stone cold, loses his temper. Someone has managed to get under his skin, and he can't contain his anger any longer. This rare outburst raises eyebrows across town. Who could possibly have pushed Jason to this breaking point? Elsewhere, Alexis gives her daughter Christina a stern warning. Christina's rebellious streak has always been a challenge for Alexis, and it seems like old habits die hard. Could Christina be headed for trouble yet again? Meanwhile, Trina reconnects with TJ Ashford, Tatch Bellow. As they share a lighthearted moment, Trina feels a sense of calm, a brief respite from the chaos surrounding her. But for how long? At the same time, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, decides to take on Ava Jerome, Maura West. Rick, known for his cunning and relentless nature, isn't one to back down. But going up against Ava, the fierce Jerome matriarch, is no small feat. What could possibly be at stake between them? Friday, November 15. Stone cold stonewalls, and someone gets an offer. Friday brings an unexpected confrontation between Jason and Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Carly, who has always been close to Jason, finds herself on the receiving end of his cold shoulder. She's digging for answers about Anna's accusations, but Jason isn't ready to share. Could Carly's curiosity backfire? Meanwhile, Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, receives a surprising offer. Rumor has it that GH might be interested in adding him to their team. But could there be strings attached? In another heartfelt moment, Anna confides in Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, about her confrontation with Jason. Anna's doubts and struggles weigh heavily on her mind, and Felicia's advice might be just what she needs to put things into perspective. But is she ready to hear the truth? Back at the hospital, Elizabeth vents her frustrations to Terry Randolph, Cassandra James. Elizabeth, who has been carrying the weight of her responsibilities, finds comfort in Terry's supportive presence. As Elizabeth's emotions boil over, she's faced with the reality of what it means to balance her personal life with her duties at GH. The week promises a blend of fiery confrontations, tender moments, and life-changing decisions. From Anna's suspicions about Jason to Drew's heart-wrenching election results, everyone in Port Charles is on edge. With relationships tested and emotions running high, this week is sure to be one for the books. Stay tuned and make sure to hit that subscribe button for all your Asterisk General Hospital Asterisk updates. I'll be back with more spoilers and recaps. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.